Hello. Didn't know you lot were there. We've been introduced. Honda. This is YouTube. This is my new steed. 23 horsepower at 8,500 revs. It's a beast. Well, might not be a beast to most folk, but do you know what? It's quick enough on the trails, and that is what counts. Yeah, I don't know what it weighs, 154 kgs, so it's not the lightest in its range, but it's certainly one of the most capable once you've done the mods. So you're asking, why have I chosen it? First and foremost, my pelvis. When I smashed it back in June, we're now in December and I'm still recovering. So in January, this is my weapon of choice to do the 2024/25 icebreaker challenges with Rally Moto. That entails 6 events dotted from Yorkshire, Peaks, Cotswolds, Salisbury Plain, and another one which, don't ask me what that one is because I haven't got a clue. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing that with a couple of mates. Anyone else who wants to tag along on the Facebook group, Ishimoto Facebook group, or anybody on the YouTube can reach out and can tag along and we can go do them together. But at the moment I'm going to be doing them with Paul Niven and David Robinson. Paul's just bought a Husqvarna 701 and Dave's got his BMW GS 310. That's another powerhouse. It does the job. It's just like this one. It's bone stock virtually at the moment, apart from we've got some Serbies guards, hand guards on it. We've got the Serbies frame guards, got some wide pegs, and we've got the tail tidy and the rear swing arm guards. And that's about it at the moment. We've started buying some goodies, which, wait there, I'll show you. The AXP skid plate. The all important K-Tech rear shock. Gone with the K-Tech one because it's intermediate. You've got the YSS, you've got the Rally Raid. The K-Tech seemed to be the best option for me and most folk really. So you can go with, well, you just go mad, can't you, with it? It's like literally, that was, I think, with this front spring and the oil, that was nearly £600 odd. So you don't want to be spending a lot on a little bike like this, because if you go mad, then you might as well have bought an EXE 500 and done that up, haven't you? Adventure spec screen fits on there. Basically, little fairing here. Then I put the tablet on. The tablet is going to be for the Rally Moto events and a sat nav. So that'll go on there. We'll be right with that. Round here hiding. And with another AXP product. That is the rear rack. Pro taper handlebars, fat bars as well. So pro taper fat bars basically. CR high with the universal bar clamps. What else? Motors. I had this given me when I had my 450. Look at how chunky that is. So I'm going to stick that on. It's a Motors Extreme Hybrid. It's a 120 180. So it's a bit tall, but it'll do. It'll soon wear down. And then the front, I've just ordered the Mitas XT Trail Plus off Joe Ryder at Ryder Motorcycles for the front. Once we've got the bars on, the screen, we're going to put a USB on, obviously for charging stuff. Then we're going to get rid of these crappy guards and put some bark busters on, because these just flex too much, and they grip the throttle, which I don't like. Then we'll have some Oxford heated grips. We might swap out the mirrors for some bark busters, but who knows, because we've spent enough as it is. A lot of people put an exhaust on. I'm like that at the moment with an exhaust. A Yoshi full system is 700 quid. And it makes them hellishly noisy, which for the trails, do you really want to be pissing people off, really? Because sometimes you do end up where you're not supposed to be. So I'm like that really at the moment. I like a quiet bike, but then I like a noisy bike. So call me a hooligan, call me what you want. Tank. I think we will eventually go with an Acerbis long distance tank, because I do intend taking this abroad, hopefully, with Neil Collinson, because he does quite a bit abroad on his. So Neil, if you're watching this, pull your finger out and let's get a trip organised. For the people on my Facebook group, I did a vote on what bike I'd got. I think the ones on there were T7, KTM 890 Adventure R, the CF Moto 450, the Cove 450 and the Honda. I mean, a lot of people were expecting me to go for a Honda because I've said 23 horsepower at 8,500 revs. Probably takes, well, does it get to 70, 80 mile an hour? I don't know. I've not ridden it that fast yet. Well, I've not ridden this one at all. So who knows? Might end up keeping it, might end up getting rid. Might have been the biggest mistake of my biking career, but I doubt it. Because I had a 250, loved it. Why didn't I go for a Cove? Cove, love them, great bikes, 8 grand. Then you've got to spend money on them. ECU, this, that, the other. You know, it's never ending. Pegs, luggage. Yeah, again, before you know it, you're 10 grand. You're 10 grand in. It's a bike what I wanted to get fit on and build up to riding a full-size adventure bike again off-road. KTM 890, as you well know, cut me in half, I'm orange. That's the weapon of my choice, if I'm fit. Love them, can't help it. I know there's guys out there hate them, but if you like KTMs, you like them. If you're a Yam man, you're a Yam man. Been there, done it with a Yamaha, quite liked it. Uncomfy it has, especially the standard one. World Raid's a lot better, but cruise control, where's the cruise control? No cruise control, waste of time. I like my tech, I like my buttons, I like my gizmos. I can see where they come from with the T7, especially the early one. Bulletproof, reliability, everything. But they've moved on to the 2025 one, or we're seeing the 2025 one come through now. Bit lower tank, bit more tech. but again, still no cruise control. So unless it blew me away when I rode it and I could cope without the cruise, then I don't think I'll be having a Yamaha again. The MT450 CF Moto, 201 kilos wet with a bit of luggage and a rack and bark busters, and I've seen that on Facebook today. So they're not a light bike. You know, everyone's bought them thinking light, but they're not as light as people wanted them to be. I think they're going to be a good bike, and I think they are going to be very popular, as we well know they are now. But I think moving on in the future, they will still be a popular bike because they'll low to the ground. You can get your feet down. So if you're vertically challenged and you're not au fait with off-road and you're learning, really good bike. But I don't think they are for people who want to do the extreme off-road, which I would say once I'm back up and fit. I do some pretty gnarly stuff. I do some easy stuff. I like the easy stuff. Who doesn't? That's it really. There was Aprilia. I didn't put Aprilia on the list, which shocked me really when I did the list. But the Touareg 660, love it. Took one out the other week. That is a totally different animal to the KTM, and who knows, there might be one of them in my garage in the near future, because I did like it. I like the tech on it. It's got that little bit more grunt than the T7, and more importantly, it's got the cruise. So yeah, cracking bike. I know they've had their issues. Wigan Motorcycles getting Aprilia dealers as well from the 1st of January. So fantastic, that is. Good news for me anyway, because I'm only down the road. So there you have it, boys and girls. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and comments. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, whether you like the 300L, whether you got a 250, sorry, 250L, 250 Rally, 300 Rally. I'd be really keen to hear your thoughts on my decision, whether you've had one, got rid of it, or you think I'm absolutely nuts and I won't like it. Yeah, I want to know what you think. So till the next time, so over and out.